Welcome to this exciting video where we explore the fascinating world of Jefferson nickels, focusing on the top 2 most valuable Monticello 5-cent coins ever discovered. These coins may look ordinary at first glance, but their hidden details, minting errors, and rare production years make them treasures worth thousands of dollars to collectors around the world. Let's get started. First up, Monticello 5 cents Jefferson nickel 1979 coin, proudly carrying the D mint mark and preserved in very fine condition. This coin is much more than a small piece of metal. It's a reflection of American history, artistry, and the enduring legacy of one of the nation's most influential founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. The Jefferson nickel series has been a beloved part of U.S. coinage since 1938, replacing the earlier Buffalo nickel design. The coin honors Jefferson's immense contribution to the United States, as the principal author of the Declaration of Independence and the third president of the nation. On the obverse side, the coin features a detailed left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, whose work was chosen for more than 390 submitted designs during the Mint's 1938 competition. His portrait captures Jefferson's thoughtful expression and intellectual strength with timeless simplicity. The inscriptions around Jefferson's portrait include, "In God We Trust," on the left, "Liberty" on the right, and the date, 1979, just beside it. To the right of the date, you can see the small D mint mark, representing the Denver Mint, where this particular coin was struck. Even after decades of circulation, this very fine condition coin still holds much of its original charm. Jefferson's facial features are visible, the lettering remains legible, and the rim stays well defined, though slight wear softens some of the high points, a natural sign of its long life in everyday transactions. Turning the coin over reveals the reverse side, featuring the iconic image of Monticello, Jefferson's beloved Virginia estate. The depiction showcases the grand neoclassical architecture that Jefferson himself designed, symbolizing his passion for knowledge, design, and balance. Above the building, the word E pluribus unum appears, translating to "out of many, one," a motto representing the unity of the states. Beneath Monticello, you can see the inscriptions Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. In very fine condition, the fine details of the Monticello dome and steps can still be seen, though somewhere might appear on the columns and roofline. The surfaces have softened slightly, giving the coin a classic, circulated look that adds to its character. This 1979 issue comes from the Jefferson nickel series, which maintained the same design for over 6 decades until the Westward Journey redesign in 2004. Its longevity reflects both the popularity and timeless appeal of Schlag's artistic vision. The composition of the coin is 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it its distinctive silver-gray tone. It weighs 5 grams and measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, with a smooth, non-reeded edge that distinguishes it from other U.S. coins like dimes and quarters. Coins from the Denver Mint are marked with the letter D, and in 1979, millions were struck for general circulation. Yet, finding examples in very fine condition today remains a pleasure for collectors who appreciate coins that balance wear with preserved beauty. When held under good lighting, the coin often shows soft highlights on Jefferson's cheek and Monticello's dome, giving it a subtle contrast between shadow and shine. This makes even circulated examples visually appealing to collectors and historians alike. The Jefferson nickel serves as more than currency, it's a piece of storytelling. It connects us to the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, the ideals of liberty, and the vision of a young America striving for knowledge and progress. Every mark and scratch on a coin like this carries a bit of history. Imagine how many pockets, cash drawers, and hands this nickel may have passed through since 1979, each one representing a small part of America's daily life and economy. The Monticello building remains one of the most admired architectural structures in U.S. history, and its presence on this coin immortalizes Jefferson's creative genius. Even in its simplest form, the coin celebrates American artistry and heritage. Collectors often appreciate the 1979 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark because it's part of a transitional period before the Mint made subtle design modifications in the early 1980s. This makes it both common and collectible for those who value numismatic history. In very fine condition, this coin retains a strong impression on both sides. Jefferson's profile shows moderate wear on the hair and cheek, while Monticello's design remains legible with visible architectural lines and inscriptions. The luster on the surface might have dulled over time, replaced by a soft patina that gives the coin a warmer, more authentic appearance. This natural aging adds to its charm and enhances its collectible appeal. For new collectors, the Jefferson nickel series offers an affordable and educational starting point. Each coin tells a story, and this 1979 D-Mint piece serves as a reminder of both the artistry of Felix Schlag and the importance of preserving American ideals through coinage. The obverse design of Jefferson is both simple and elegant. No unnecessary decorations, just a strong, thoughtful image that captures his dignity and intellect. It's a design that has stood the test of time and remains beloved by numismatists worldwide. If you look closely, you might still see faint details in Jefferson's hair, the curve of his collar, and the bold lines of the inscriptions. These features reflect how well the coin was struck and how much of its original design has survived through years of use. The reverse design continues to impress, even in circulated condition. Monticello's columns, windows, and dome display remarkable craftsmanship considering the small size and limited relief available on a nickel surface. This particular coin connects to the broader story of American innovation. From its durable copper-nickel alloy to its clean design, it's a testament to how practical art can endure and inspire across generations. The Denver Mint has a long history of producing coins of exceptional quality, and this 1979 Jefferson nickel stands as one of its many examples of precision and durability. Its D-Mint mark is a proud symbol of that craftsmanship. Though not rare, the 1979 D Jefferson nickel remains a meaningful collectible, especially when found in well-preserved states. It embodies an era of stability in U.S. coinage, a time when designs remained consistent and instantly recognizable to all Americans. Collectors often enjoy comparing this coin with nickels from other years and mints, noticing small differences in strike sharpness, luster, or even slight variations in the Monticello details. These nuances make coin collecting a rewarding and detailed hobby. As with many older coins, values may vary depending on condition, but for most collectors, the true worth lies in its history and symbolism rather than its market price. The very fine condition offers a perfect balance between affordability and beauty. Even after more than 4 decades, this coin still tells its story clearly. The blend of Jefferson's portrait and his architectural masterpiece, Monticello, reminds us of the dual legacy he left. The Monticello 5 cents Jefferson nickel from 1973, a beautiful example without a mint mark, found in circulated condition. This small yet historically rich coin continues to capture the attention of collectors and history lovers alike, representing not just currency but a lasting tribute to one of America's most influential founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage since its introduction in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by the talented sculptor Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel remains one of the most recognizable and enduring designs in American coin history. The 1973 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which, during this period, typically didn't use a mint mark for regular circulation coins. This makes the coin instantly recognizable as a product of America's oldest minting facility. On the obverse side, you'll find the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, with his detailed facial features and classic hairstyling carefully rendered. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust," to the left, "Liberty," and the year 1973 to the right. The absence of a mint mark just beside the date confirms that this coin was struck in Philadelphia. Though this coin has seen circulation, it still retains much of its visual appeal. You can notice the soft wear on Jefferson's cheek and hair, evidence of its time spent in the hands of countless Americans over the years. Yet, the lettering and major design elements remain clear and easy to admire. Turning to the reverse side, we see the famous image of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. The structure is beautifully detailed, showcasing its columns, dome, and symmetrical design, a perfect reflection of Jefferson's architectural genius and love for balance and reason. Above Monticello, you'll see the Latin phrase, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, a powerful reminder of America's unity. Below the building, the inscriptions read, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Even in circulated condition, this 1973 Jefferson nickel carries a certain charm. The wear tells its story, a story of use, of decades passing, and of countless small transactions that helped fuel everyday American life in the 1970s and beyond. This coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it the classic silver-gray appearance that has become synonymous with the Jefferson nickel. The coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, with a smooth edge that distinguishes it from other coins like dimes and quarters. The Philadelphia Mint struck hundreds of millions of these nickels in 1973, making them common in circulation. However, finding one in good shape with readable details is always rewarding for coin enthusiasts, especially when it shows honest wear and retains its integrity. The design by Felix Schlag has become a timeless representation of Jefferson's legacy, a blend of intellect, architecture, and leadership. Schlag's artistic vision captured Jefferson's dignity and vision in a way that feels both powerful and graceful. Collectors appreciate coins like this not necessarily for their rarity, but for their historical and artistic significance. Each one serves as a miniature monument to America's founding values and the individuals who helped shape the nation's early identity. As you hold or examine a 1973 Jefferson nickel, you're touching a piece of the past, one that might have circulated through grocery stores, gas stations, and coffee shops in a time when life looked very different from today. The coin's circulated color often shows a mix of light gray and darker tones, sometimes with hints of brown or subtle shine in protected areas. This natural patina adds character and depth, making each coin visually unique. On the obverse, Jefferson's portrait may show signs of wear across the cheekbone and hair, yet his gaze remains strong, representing leadership and intellect. The rim may be slightly softened, but the inscriptions stand out clearly against the field. On the reverse, Monticello's dome and steps may appear slightly worn, but the core structure remains recognizable. Even after years of circulation, the symmetry and precision of the design continue to impress collectors and historians alike. The Jefferson nickel has remained remarkably consistent in design for decades, a testament to the timelessness of Schlag's artwork. This 1973 issue sits comfortably among earlier and later versions, showing the enduring appeal of this design. Coins without a mint mark are often overlooked by casual collectors, but seasoned numismatists know their importance. The Philadelphia Mint has been striking American coins since 1792, and each piece from that facility connects directly to the heart of U.S. minting history. A circulated 1973 Jefferson nickel may not hold high monetary value, but its sentimental and educational value is undeniable. It serves as a tangible link between past and present, teaching us about craftsmanship, economy, and national pride. The simplicity of the design adds to its elegance. There are no extra elements or unnecessary flourishes, just Jefferson's noble portrait and the architectural brilliance of Monticello. This minimalist approach makes the coin timeless and universally admired. Even in circulated form, this coin reminds us that not all collectibles need to be rare or shiny to be meaningful. Sometimes, the coins that pass through countless hands tell the most authentic stories of history. The Jefferson Nickel series is also a favorite among beginner collectors because it's accessible, affordable, and historically rich. Completing a set from 1938 through the modern era offers a rewarding journey through decades of American design evolution. The 1970s era, including the 1973 issue, represents a period of stability in U.S. coin production. The Mint continued to produce coins with precision and consistency, ensuring that everyday Americans had reliable currency to use in a changing economy. When you hold this coin, imagine it circulating during the days of bell-bottom jeans, classic rock, and early computers. It's a slice of 1970s America preserved in metal, durable, familiar, and full of history. The lack of a mint mark gives this coin a simple authenticity. Unlike coins from Denver or San Francisco, the Philadelphia issues of this time relied purely on their design and detail to tell their story. Over the decades, this coin may have lost some of its original shine, but it gained a story in return. Each nick, scratch, and mark is evidence of its journey through American life. Whether you find this coin in your change, inherit it from family, or add it to your collection, it's worth taking a moment to appreciate its background. It's a small yet meaningful connection to Jefferson's ideals and America's enduring spirit. The 1973 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark may not command a high price, but it offers something more valuable, a daily reminder of American resilience, artistry, and unity through the humble coin in your hand. So next time you come across a Jefferson nickel from 1973, take a closer look. You're not just holding a piece of change, you're holding a piece of American history, designed to honor a man whose vision helped shape a nation and whose home, Monticello, continues to stand as a symbol of wisdom, creativity, and enduring legacy.